bowler for Columbia 300 as Sean. That was Greg Kemp. This is Mr. Swanson.
And he spent about 20 minutes shining this ball before we went on the air, and there's the result. He said it's just hooking too early. I want to get it farther down the lane.
Tournament.
There's the double they needed. So Pollard's bowl trying to
23, 24, 25, 23.
And the one with the most notoriety probably is Chris Barnes, and he's the one that struggled the most.
Players in this. David Garber in the fourth for Team USA, and there's a strike for Garber. He has a little bit of a different style also.
And a strike for Stinnett. I mentioned he's from Henrietta, Oklahoma, proprietor.
George Nino. He had a strike for Columbia, his first time up. And another one.
And another one, and he got it down early again. That must be his style.
A series of 639 and 562 in his 6 games of qualifying. And a strike, a nice mixer. We'll be back with more of our championship match.
They came from 10th and 9th places, respectively. Brad Hunter, a nice start for Contour Power Grips. Let's take a look.
And bowling is a good example of that. There are a lot of guys that are really 190, 195 average bowlers that are averaging 220, and that's not their fault. That's just a matter of fact of the game. It's become
clean, and they've got it.
Not to mention cutting this lead into single digits. Oh, and answering back is Jay NEPHEW.
I think it is.
We're going to take a look at one of the really classic enduring styles through the years. Hall of Fame bowler right here, Joe Vito. And there's why he's in those Hall of Fames, the San Antonio Hall of Fame, and of course the
High scores all week here this week, and Southwick begins with a strike.
and a very unusual.
Oh, what a great shot that was. And right when they needed it, they need some kind of an inspiration.
Each of the 5 team members bowls 2 frames. And being number 16, Mike bowls the first and 6th frames of each game. And a good start. DINO Castillo. They made a lineup change as well. Castillo was in the top spot, the 16 spot. But boy, he was bowling so
big shot here. David Smith up on the right-hand lane needs to strike. Made a good shot.
Oh, 2 in a row.
Been around the country. They made it Detroit and Illinois. Oh, big strike there for Danny Broadway.
Just knocked that ball return right off the approach. Remember, Franklin with 2 open frames in the first game. There you go. Look at there. Look at that reaction. See? Nothing. There you go.
We have some of the greatest players all over this park.
used to the hooting and hollering because we're going to be here.
Great matchup in our championship because both these teams were in Reno last year, and the winner today goes back. And Chad Murphy starts well for Ebonite in the first.
Looking for a turkey here in the championship game, and we're bowling for $250,000. And he likes the shot. Oh, tickle that 7 out of there.
Kind of got a break there. That wasn't his best shot.
Well, it looks like he's found his niche.
Lloyd Hire now up, hoping to shatter Stephen Boyer's hopes with a strike here.
Well, currently Stephen is setting on $2,000 right now, and that was just crushed right there.
Pour gagner ce match. C'est bien joué encore. Eh oui, strike parfait.
Super.
I mean, the lingo is the same. The tempo. You want to lock in. You want to
look at her, only 25 years old. From Lawrence, Kansas. And a great opening shot.
Well, she's playing the lip.
Lynda Norrie out of San Jose State opens up on the championship pair of 13 and 14.
Very petite player out here, Denny. She stands 5'4", very aggressive.
State, 50,000 here in the 10th.
Strike to tie Roth.
Partner.
Come on. He does it. That means we're going to go to
Won in '83, didn't bowl. And Mick Morton, who won in '82, lost in the first round, so it's anybody's event. And that came in solid.
You can notice the difference in that shot.
Well, he's having a difficult time putting together the pattern with the lane condition. This was a very demanding lane condition Frank Ellenberg put out this week, who is the tournament director, and he scored low. He didn't want to run away. He wanted shots to be...
Can you say game 3? And that is it. So we will move on to a third game. Now let me...
Oh, my. When he needed it, he got it.
Bill, definitely the underdog. He really has very much a lot of confidence, but he's going against some tough players.
Youngster from San Antonio, Texas. And he got the 10-pin to go.
So it's definitely a busy week, and I have to thank my staff for doing an outstanding job all week.
And there's our second strike of the first frame. Remember, David told you to tie all.
Gotta have it. Woo, oh my, what a shot that was. Can't do it better than that when you need it, huh? Well, he likes it. Does he get the break from the messenger? And he does. So Geno just hanging on by the skin of his teeth.
Boy, is this fun. 20-year-old man to answer the challenge like this.
29 pace, 8th frame.
When he needs them, he gets them.
Told me last night that he works for the state of Oklahoma for mentally challenged kids and adults. There you go. Wow, he's fired up.
One of the 4 that is yet to win a PBA title. Scott Monteleone, if he does something that pleases the crowd, you'll hear them chanting Scoot. And Scooter.
Going for 7. Wow, he looked good. Kerensky with the first 7 here in the opening match.
25-year-old Ron Williams. First shot. That's them all.
Pressure is his feet. He's walking almost in line to left-hand channel. Sliding. Throwing the ball just outside the 4th arrow. Perfect. And Davis.
I'm just going to try and have fun.
Wastes little time, goes up, throws a strike, and he'll be yucking it up before the night's over if he continues to strike.
But it doesn't affect them.
Nelson, what composure.
Experience, he's on the threshold of taking a 33-pin lead.
And imagine his highest finish on tour was 14th. In Denver, Mike Scroggins of Amarillo, Texas. But now they're cheering him.
That's how easily they turn him.
And of course, Bowden is not...
E.L. Miller, who's known as Gubb, is a very active participant, as you know, Earl, on the senior tour.
Well, both have opened with 3 in a row. It's live coverage. PBA Tour here on ESPN. Guccione in the pocket. Brian, do you remember your first ever TV show, your first ever ball?
There's a beautiful strike.
And to show me the first shot of today.
They're trying to derail this young man who has already done so well. Rick Minear, winning his first 2 matches, trying to stay alive here. And he lets Sliker know that he's still around with that strike coming up.
A little more room. Much better shot. You can see him. He's starting to relax a little bit. I think at this point, a little smile on Billy's face.
Leads by 1, 4th frame.
Well, there's 4 in this highly competitive individual sport.
Of course, he's eligible for the Firestone. You can't make less than 2,000 there. Here's for the lead.
And really one of the role models for all the Native Americans. 10. Rumi puts the pressure on Ballard immediately.
Bid of $10,000.
Mark Williams opens against Pete Weber with a strike. Texas, 26 years old, looking for his first win. Good start.
That's why they put a lot of paint on him. He got most of it.
Has to hurry, and does. And the 5 goes over, late, but goes over.
He is fun to watch. Wow, look at the loft there. Way down the lane, a la Mika Koivunemi with a loft. Check this out. You know,
He reminds me a little bit of a Tom Watson, as solid as he is at the line.
That's for sure.
Well, he let Tom Milton know.
Come on, baby.
He's perfect through 5 frames.
John Ellis is getting us off and running on lane number 29. And there's no better way to start with that late action from the 6-pin.
There he gets the strike. And Bill shakes his head.
Better release.
Good shot. All the way. Interesting. I had a chance to talk to John and I asked him.
Whoa! Whoa! There's one.
60, 70 games a week, plus the 40 in the tournament. Over 100 games a week to get that swing groove.
Golfers read putts, bowlers read lanes. And he read that one nicely. He's got a triple.
A little more room.
Boy, he's just getting a marvelous reaction.
All the way back, a beautiful strike, and I had a chance to talk to John.
Here, 8th frame, trails by 23, still in the match.
Very much so. Man is looking for his first professional win on the night.
Nevertheless, I'll have to finish 3rd.
Robert Gibbs finishes with a flurry.
Bruce trying for his first strike. And see him snap that 10-pin right out of there. He finds the left lane a little more to his liking.
This is the first match live from Toledo. All right. These professionals are tremendous at jumping on an opportunity.
You could hear a feather float right to the floor right now.
Here is a $10,000 ball.
Let's watch this ball close, Ted.
It's out. Oh.
Listen to this crowd, ladies and gentlemen. Deck beyond the low. This is the first 300 game on ABC's Pro Bowlers Tour in Riviera Lane.
Answers that quick turkey of Eugene McCune's 8th frame.
Great poise.
Well, the messenger came over in a hurry. Looked like Billy set it a little short that time, Mark, but he got a great reaction.
And tonight, in the championship round, it's 2 guys that just unleash it.
Different condition this year. Here comes Randy. Ooh, wow. And you see the difference there with a power player that comes in that half pocket hit.
23rd season.
Well, what seemed a lackluster.
Oh, there he is. Wasn't
Wasn't that a beautiful strike? That was really labeled, wasn't it?
You have the perfect blueprint to get to the pocket. Then it's just switching on over to autopilot. Yep.
Tyler looks good.
Off a quarter, watch the strike.
Lost it a little bit off his hand.
And he gets it.
Rips the rack.
Hang on. Oh, my Lord.
I'm pretty sure he knows it.
Absolutely flush.
And then he gets the ball off his hand too soon and throws it into the floor and doesn't get any lift on it. So he tries to keep his chin up. That's one of the keys to him making a good shot.
Well, he's perfect through 4 frames. John Wesner, 4 in a row.
He needs 8 pins on this first ball to lock up his first title, and he knows it.
Come on!
He got my respect, Chris. In the middle.
There's a new PBA champion, and Gail, what a special time for you and your husband. He needs...
What a time for it. PBA World Championship. Shreds the rack.
This is to win the match.
And he's got it.
How about that, folks? First time on TV.
Two bowlers are in a groove right now. That is way out. And it works.
Barnesy, do you like that strategy? You know, I don't mind it for this very reason.
Iowa, Lightning Lanes. So it's in the family. There you go. Just crushed them.
Williams can make this really interesting. Can open the door.
Sorry, Dan, we talked about sister, fiance. Guess what his name is?
Let me take a stab at it.
Packy? Patrick, of course. We saw Patrick in the gym today.
You know the common theme for today, Rob?
10. He saw this 3 times during qualifying. Unable to convert any of them.
And he gets that one! He gets that one! Oh, my!
You know what that is, Randy?
I do.
That is a standing ovation, and that is your hammer tough spare replay.
Anthony Simonsen, the youngest ever to win a major on the PBA Tour, just turned 19 years old.
That's for you, Mom. For you!
Candidate early in 2016. It's 19-year-old Anthony Simonsen. You are the 2016 Masters champion.
Great bowling. Here's your bud. Keep it going.
That's an adjustment.
Smooth stroke it, John Burkett, baby. What a great shot.
Says you got to trust your instincts, good speed, and rotation.
Oh, my!
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
You're a piece of history, young man.
$10,000 bonus. You better believe it, he did it. A perfect 300 game for Francois Lavoie.
All right, here it is. Right lane.
We have it! We have it!
Other than that, it's not so much.
I like this lady's game. I mean, she's got some game, that Adrienne Miller.
Threw a good shot the last time on that lane, and she swishes the 5 on the left-hand lane. So Diana Davenport strikes on lane 17, but she'll...
First-time TV bowler Sheena Ray set up this match in the 9th frame with their 7th strike in a row. Secured a victory for the Rays.
She now trails by 2.
Well, both players bounce back, facing adversity, and so Renee now trails.
Tipping that fork. They needed to see a few of those this week to get to the telecast.
13 pins, Dana Miller after her open frame, trying to get back into it here in the 3rd frame. That's the way to do it.
Dana comes right back. Dana, once she gets charged up, you'll see her start. If you're Lee Barrett, it will, yeah.
Lynda Urbanek right up about the 10 or 11 board, and both players now comfortably with at least one good pocket shot.
Tournament of the Americas in Orlando for Team USA. Perfect shot, all 10 in the pit for Brenda Edwards.
Reaction says it all. Diana has taken control of the match.
Pretty much repeat performance, only this time it's Carolyn.
Drops the ball, but it's so quick, it's so fluent, and it's so consistent, and that's the key.
Look at that twist she puts on.
A very powerful bowler, as you can tell by the test.
And she did it, Jan.
Just get it off your hand, and she does. 8's more than enough. And Tish Johnson celebrates with a hug from her good friend Alita Sill. But Tish Johnson becomes the 1992 BPAA United States Open champion.
And here's your first look at Castillo out of Houston, Texas. Very compact player, very steady player, likes to play in the track area. She'll have her hands full with Betty Morris. Opening shot, switches them around a little bit and gets that 5-pin to just topple a little bit.
See what Jeffrey Young has done in this tournament. Spectacular.
Well, you heard it right away. Almost a second and left his hand. Somebody yelled out, good ball.
National champion Justin Romick and his opponent Pat Tishmer will be bowling no handicap. Whatever they knock down is whatever they get. A great looking style. Justin Romick.
With a 203, Richie Allen needs 1 strike and he will be the 1994 Hawaiian Brian Junior Singles champion.
And I tell you, Daniel, this is what it's all about in junior bowling.
Right there. Of course, we're looking at Georgia Drews from Newman University. And a solid start, taking down the reluctant 7-pin.
Wow.
That's some kind of pin action.
Is that? Let's Texas A&M tries to answer. They do. It's all to the wall at this point.
It is Emil Williams to start the second, a strike and an open frame in the first. Another strike for Williams. Promising start for the Lions in game 2.
This week because it seemed that their condition on the left was just more predictable than on the right.
Simmons picks up the second strike for the Newman Jets.
The anchor man for Wichita State, who's currently averaging 223. In the first frame, gets a strike.
How do you see?
Crumley picks up the much-needed strike.
That was a great shot under a lot of pressure.
They're staying in it.
West Texas has a pop.
Here's Justin Gentry with the sparkling average. That'll add to that total.
Wow, that was a great shot. You know,
Here is Kevin Tatro. A little better, and he got the kick.
Now it's Kim Wallace, the freshman from Richmond, Texas, and the left-hander here. Matches the strike.
fantastic shot for the left-hander. And she's
proud. The bowler from Texas looking to do damage against a team from Texas. And that hits the pocket perfectly for a strike. We turn from one All-American to another. Tina making the jump from second team All-American to first this year. This one looks good, and it is.
Trying to keep those angles just a little bit more square instead of trying to open up the lane too much.
Schwartz. Wow, 5 in a row.
Second game, Latoya Williams trying to maintain the momentum for the Buffs, hoping for back-to-back strikes, and she's got it.
And here comes Melanie Crawford.
That's a little more direct, and back-to-back strikes for the Huskers.
The girls are going a little bit straighter to the front and more direct to the pocket.
And another one. Sam Houston stayed locked in.
Santem with a wealth of international experience. The Shockers just keep on rolling.
And Angie could be on that same path. That was an impressive shot.
Game. She's been unbelievable this tournament. She's struck in the 10th no less than 7 times to win games for Weber International.
Come on, ball. Come on, ball.
We're used to that sight. We've been watching her for 2 days, and it's rare to not see her strike.
And that's what makes Ashley such a key there. They had a strike in
the order. Guerrero getting it done with the books as well.
Come on, baby.
A strike in her first frame, make it back-to-back. That effort was worth a little celebration dance. Katie Boroff looks to respond for the Buffaloes, as you see. Former runner-up for Conference Player of the Year honors. Just as good as her Shocker counterpart.
Yeah, she's been solid out of the bullpen. Like Mariana Rivera or something.
Great.
West Texas A&M turns to Megan Larson, trying to pick up her play after 2 open frames in game 1. Better here, 9 out of 10.
And be aggressive. Don't play defense.
Wow. A 4-bagger.
An impressive 289 high game in her career. Looking for 3 straight strikes for the Buffs. She's got it. The pins are falling down at a rapid rate.
A good frame of mind to make this shot.
Taking her time, and who can blame her? You can see the emotion from Bethany Headley.
And there it is. Sam Houston State wins their first ever NCAA Division I title, and they do it in women's bowling.
It's a double to force just to double in the 10th to take it to 3 games.
And another strike.
Wow, those shots were so clutch. I just got chills. That was just amazing.
Carolyn Dorin.
And they have won it. West Texas State out of Canyon, Texas, with a spectacular performance in Omaha.
This
Maria Rodriguez is the National Bowler of the Year, the best in collegiate women's bowling with the national championship on the line.
Who said, "This is the moment I live for. Now it's time to show the world how much you live for this."
Maryland Eastern Shore will be the 2011 NCAA Women's Bowling Champions.